Wuthering Waves fans, buckle up, because it looks like Kuro is gearing up for the most dramatic transformation the game has ever seen. Their latest dev talk just dropped, and it's practically a blueprint for how version 3.0 is going to redefine everything we know about the game, from visuals and animations to the way Resonators themselves play. And the wild part? These upgrades might hit a lot sooner than most people expect. Now, take everything I say with a grain of salt, as none of it is officially confirmed, but has been touched upon by multiple sources. First off, the visuals. Kuro isn't just touching up the game, they're rebuilding how it feels. The team said they're systematically upgrading every piece of the experience: character animations, NPC behavior, creature design, and even the atmosphere of the world itself. They want motion to look smoother, combat to feel richer, and the environments to breathe with more life. What really stood out was their mention of ultimate animations and combat effects. They want every transition, every ability, and every clash to feel more connected, more cinematic. And this brings us to something that really caught my attention: creature mechanics. If you've ever seen Augusta summon her griffin mid-battle, you can already imagine what they're going for. Kuro wants creatures like that to become genuine partners in combat, not just flashy animations. We're talking active allies, entities that fight alongside your Resonators, bringing strategy and synergy into play. That's a huge leap forward for how the game blends style and gameplay, and it perfectly lines up with the scale of what a 3.0 update promises. Now, let's rewind a bit. The dev team actually revisited their early design notes and admitted that some of their most creative ideas couldn't be realized before, mostly because of technical limits. But now that they've built stronger systems, they're ready to bring those original concepts back to life. That means the next few updates, especially 3.0 and onwards, are going to deliver more interconnected regions, deeper exploration, and a smoother fusion between story, world building, and combat. Essentially, they're finishing what they started, and this time with the tech to make it shine. But visuals and regions are just part of the story. Let's talk gameplay. Kuro teased a bunch of new systems centered around character design. One big highlight is the return of sub-weapons and the introduction of a pet-based combat mechanic. We've already seen traces of these ideas with Baizu's companion, Jinshi's spectral beam, and Encore's woolies. But now it sounds like Kuro wants to expand that into a defining system for future Resonators. These companions might soon interact with player abilities more dynamically, turning battles into fluid partnerships instead of solo showdowns. And then there's the dual-form concept, arguably one of the most hyped parts of this news. Characters transforming mid-fight, swapping entire combat styles, gaining new moves. We've had glimpses of it before with Kelcharo's ultimate form, Cheng-Li's masked version, and most recently, Kartithia's boss transformation. The devs confirmed they want to build on that, making it a bigger focus for upcoming 3.0 Resonators. If they manage to tie that together with the creature system and all these visual upgrades, we're looking at some seriously next-level design. At this point, it's pretty clear that Kuro's not just preparing a patch, they're preparing an evolution. Version 3.0 isn't about minor polish, it's about pushing Wuthering Waves into a new era. We're talking redefined exploration, more expressive animations, creatures that actually matter in combat, and Resonators that fight with personality and depth. It's the culmination of everything they've learned since launch, and if they deliver on even half of what they've teased, the future of WuWa is looking phenomenal. So, what do you think? Which of these features has you most hyped? The new creature system, the dual forms, or the visual overhaul? Drop your thoughts below, hit like if you're as excited as I am, and I'll catch you in the next breakdown.